Hello and welcome back to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Binkaby and this is what will be shortly game 3 with blue-black control in standard. Unfortunately I just missed the spot here, but I'm sure someone will come. There we go. So the big reason I'm rocking 2-mans when I'm doing those videos is because I rarely have enough time to sit down and do an 8-man. So that's the reason. We will keep this hand. Probably go. It depends on what he plays. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, actually I'm gonna play a Despise right now because I will steal Despise next turn. Double Despise is pretty good against a mulliganing opponent. Murderous Cut, 2 lands, and Courser and Hornet Queen. Alright, now I can take the Courser because he's pretty far off that Hornet Queen. And I would like to take that as well, I think. He drew another Murderous Cut, okay. So his hand is 2 Murderous Cuts and an island. Not too threatening. We're looking to draw mainly lands. Lands and or I guess Jace's Ingenuity would be nice. So he missed a land drop, that's good for us. No, he did hit the land drop, not as good for us. But there we have a Dig Through Time and that should be pretty good. We can even cast it. Nothing again. Gonna fetch up a swamp here, we don't need that much blue. Might as well save some delve food. Yeah, I'm gonna take another Dig Through Time and I'll probably take a Disdainful Stroke too. There we have an Ingenuity. We're gonna miss the land drop here, but that's fine. Wonder what he could have. We're about to find out. Courser of Kruphix. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright. Let's play and draw some cards. Hopefully a land. It would be pretty sad if we didn't. Alright. So now we're gonna kill that. And then we actually do want to have mana open. We're going to have to discard, and I will discard a Bile Blight because they are no good. Let's see if he has drawn another Hornet Queen. Looks like no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can actually Dig Through Time again. No, something is happening. So do you have a play or not? Okay, something big. Hornet Queen. We are going to dissolve that. We could also actually Disdainful Stroke it. I think I'll burn a dissolve. No. Play the Temple. Sure, we can take that. And pass the turn. Now we can dissolve and Disdainful Stroke, or we can Dig Through Time and Disdainful Stroke. We can do a lot of things. Soul of Innistrad. I'm gonna let that resolve. Because I'm gonna silence that. Exiling is pretty powerful. Let's draw more cards. Alright. Now we have all the Dig Through Times we could ever want. Now we just need our win condition. So he has 2 Murderous Cuts. I'm gonna pick another Silence the Believers and a Drown in Sorrow. Perilous Vault. That's not really what I was looking for. And we will have to pass. Discarding the Bile Blight since we have the Drown in Sorrow in hand. Another Soul, Hornet Queen. Sure, that's fine. I'm really just looking for my win conditions now. It should be here somewhere. There we go. Do I take a land here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I don't think so. Then I think I take and dissolve. The spice is no good. Sure, we can keep that. We can discard the spice because it doesn't do anything, and then next turn we can probably play the Pearl Lake Ancient. Now I don't want to draw more cards because I don't have to. How much food do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can actually Disdainful Stroke one. Yep, now we can counter both the spells. And I'm just gonna do that since I have another counter spell and a Dig Through Time, so. There we have the other one. I'm gonna fetch now because I don't want the scry to go to waste. Two prowess triggers too. That's so important on a 6/7. Sure. You never know. But I have to say it will be hard for him to win from here. Yeah. So I like almost everything here, I think. Annul I don't think is great until I have seen a whip. I can remove the Bile Blights because they're pretty bad. Bring in Silence and Drown in Sorrows instead. The spices are not fantastic, but I think they're better than the rest. Especially on the draw, I think they're pretty important. So let's see, Sultai Graveyard. I think it's a pretty good deck. It has a lot of good things going for them. This hand, it's not fantastic, but it's a keep, I think. Sure. Takes the ingenuity. Yeah, if he has a carry third or something, that's fine. I could have used it last turn, I'm gonna use it now. He has drawn one more card. Oh, so he does have whip. That's not good for me. But he has no mana. So that's interesting. I think I will take... Yeah, then I actually think I will take the Caryatid. And if he breaks on land, we can kill this with a downfall as soon as it hits. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we're gonna fetch up a swamp, so that would mean Bloodstained Mire. Do you break? It looks like it. I'm gonna fetch right now. I'm not sure if I would crack the other fetches if I don't have to, but oh, that's fantastic. Gonna fetch an island, so play Floodstrand. Disdainful Stroke is really important. There we have the land, let's see what's on top. It will resolve. Yavimaya Coast. So I will kill that and he will have Whip, Hornet Queen, Sultai Charm. Play Temple of Deceit. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's not a very interesting card to draw, but since we know that we will counter this with a Disdainful Stroke, that's fine. So what did we say? Hornet Queen, Sultai Charm, and something that is not a land, I suppose. Sultai Charm and Hornet Queen and something, yeah. So what modes does Sultai Charm has? It has... Sure. It has... Naturalize, Catalog, and Ultimate Price. What have you drawn? Oh, it's the Charm? Sure. Now my hand is kinda bad. It discards a land. That's very interesting. Perfect draw, obviously. That's the main reason I added them to the deck. They are very good at bridging the deck over from early mid game to late game. Another whip. Oh, that's so bad. And I don't think they run more than 2 either. Yeah, now this will be very hard to win. That is a good start, I guess. So yes, Hornet Queen left in hand that we know of. I guess he only has a Courser in the yard. Yep. Disdainful Stroke. Interesting. I could kill that, but I'm gonna save the Silence the Believers. And yes, he will draw a Disdainful Stroke, but what can you do? Here's Downfall. Okay. Yeah, so they usually run Whip of Airbows. But you can never be certain, and I don't want to bring in a dead card if they don't have it. I wonder what the rest of his hand is. Sure. Can we draw something else that matters? Would be nice. Nope. So the best draw is probably Dig Through Time. Second best draw is probably our win condition. Yeah, we have no more ingenuities left. They're out. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 1 mana short. Well, that was also a decent draw. Interesting how we do this. Oh, you did not play it? Okay. I thought he was going to play the Hornet Queen. Because that's actually interesting. We can Drown in Sorrow it on our turn and Drown in Sorrow again when he whips it back, or we can counter it, or we can and Drown in Sorrow after the whip, or we can Disdainful Stroke it and Drown in Sorrow when he whips it back. So we have a lot of options. Yeah, we have Silence the Believers too if we want to exile it. So I assume 7 mana here. Yeah. I think I will just dissolve that. Because I want to scry. No thank you. So now he will get the chance to whip it back. That's fine because we have all the Drown in Sorrows. So we still only know the Disdainful Stroke, I think. And actually, no, there's no point in Drown in Sorrowing twice. He has to kill a Caryatid, unless he plays 2 more here. Yeah, I will take my 2. Bye bye Hornet Queen. Perilous Vault, that is a perfect card to draw. And that is one of the changes from the previous version. I think I'll just pass here, and I will not crack the vault. I'm a little bit afraid of what's it called? It's called Reclamation Sage. Because if I Drown in Sorrow now, I can't crack the vault, and I really wanted to remove the stupid whip. So I'm just gonna take that. You're gonna play more? Sure. That is resolved. No problem, man. If you wanna give me 2 Hornet Queens instead of 1, that's fine by me. Because this exiles. And it also takes a stupid whip. There goes all your advantage in one swoop. Right, we'll play another vault and see if it counters that. I imagine he will. If not, that is also fine. Should have tapped the Radiant Fountain instead of a land or one of the colored lands. Hopefully that won't be an issue. Do you have another whip? You have another Hornet Queen. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Perilous Vault is better than I gave it credit for in the beginning. Mainly because it exiles. That's all the difference. It was if it was destroy, then it would not be as good. That's kind of obvious, but I mean the difference between Perilous Vault and Supreme Verdict is very huge. CDC. Sure, it can resolve. See what you mail. Just crap. Okay. He somehow needs to land a threat, eat the vault, and then land another threat through Silence the Believers, which he has the Disdainful Stroke for, but also through the Drowning Sorrows. Something else big. Sure, that's fine. I'm just gonna Silence the Believer stat. I imagine it will be counter, but we will see. He has to use the count spell at some point. Okay, not now, obviously. There we go, win condition online. Courser is okay. Sigmover, that's not as okay. God, I hate it when you have Urborg in play. Makes all your lands unable to just click and tap. So here is the Disdainful Stroke, and now I've learned that it does not help. It still can't be countered, even though the text is very awkward. Oh, nice, another one. So if he hardcasts the Mauler, I can counter it. If he flips it, I'm not sure what I will do. Just let it die here. I don't think so. I'll just return some lands. I got plenty, and I could use some life. Oh really? Yeah, then it can die. I have one more. It's a bit risky to let your win conditions die, but I feel like there is not much he can do to kill it. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 mana, so he can actually flip it. He's just gonna hardcast it. That's the wrong way to do it, buddy. Are you gonna attack? Oh, really? Have you forgotten this bad boy? Oh, right, he did not know that I had a second one. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, I think you can scoop now. Sweet, devastating victory. So we were gonna draw land, a removal, 4th Drowning Sorrow. There was the Digger time. That would have hit removal and another Digger time. Okay. So thanks for watching. I'll bring you the fourth game right away.